Today, I'm going to be playing out the career of Josh Allen, but after every season, he's going to be getting a new wide receiver. And I mean, under the circumstances that the Bills are in now, I feel like this should actually make for a pretty interesting video. I mean, unless you guys have been sleeping under a rock, Stefon Diggs is now on the Houston Texans. So Buffalo needs to find somebody to be their new #1 wide receiver. But obviously in the first season to start things off, the Bills got Stefon Diggs. And I mean, obviously, no question about it, Allen and Diggs were one of the best quarterback wide receiver duos in the league. So I mean, I'm definitely expecting a lot out of the Bills in year #1. And it looks like the Bills did end up having a pretty solid season, going 11-6 to barely win the division. And they're going to be playing the Browns in the wild card round. And I mean, as you can see, it looks like Diggs did end up having a pretty solid season with 1,000 yards for 9 touchdowns. I feel like we obviously have the upper hand over a team like Cleveland, but at the same time, you don't want to really underestimate them because they can definitely pull off an upset. So we got to make sure we play well in this game, especially considering the fact that this is probably going to be our easiest playoff matchup of the season, because I'm pretty sure KC did end up winning their game, which means we're going to have to see them if we can get the job done this week. Anyways, obviously that was a huge play right there from Josh Allen. So that's going to bring it all the way to the 39-yard line. I'm going to try. Diggs really hasn't been open yet today. That's gonna change things though. We're gonna find him. I mean, so far this has been a pretty explosive drive from Buffalo. As you can see, the Browns did end up forcing a 3rd down after that though. So I mean, if this play doesn't work out, we're gonna have a problem. I knew that Myles Garrett was gonna be a problem at some point. I just wish it didn't have to happen right there. I'm going for it on 4th down though. I know this is a really dumb decision, but I have full trust in Stefon Diggs. So hopefully he will be able to make this play. Actually, I don't know, man. I'm just gonna keep this on the ground with Allen. Either way, we're gonna be 1 yard short. That did almost backfire horrendously, though. I mean, if we didn't have that path with Josh Allen, we would have been giving the ball up on 4th down because Diggs was kind of locked up right there. But either way, it looks like we're gonna get Cook in the end zone. So that is gonna give the lead to Buffalo first here. And as I said beforehand, I mean, with the team we have, as long as the Browns don't go on a tear today, I feel like we definitely have the upper hand in this game. I mean, as you can see, we are in one hell of a situation right now. The game is on the line here. Oh my God, we missed a sack. We missed a sack, but that's going to do it because that was 4th down. So that's going to give the ball back to Buffalo, which means we're going to get the win. And I mean, that was a really close game. We only won by 7 points. Our defense really clutched up at the end there. But I mean, either way, with the dub right there, that is going to send Buffalo to the next round. And no surprise, it looks like we're going to be taking on the Chiefs, who are 14-3. I mean, obviously, we all know the history of Kansas City and Buffalo in the playoffs. So hopefully we can flip the script here, but this is clearly gonna be our most difficult game of the season. But it looks like we're already off to one hell of a start right now, because I mean, our defense did somehow force Mahomes into throwing a pick 6 on the first drive of the game, and then we got the ball back again. So we have a chance to go up 14-0 right now, which would obviously be pretty big for us right now, but clearly we still have a lot of work to do. Cause hold on, Diggs, please get there. That's dangerous, but he's gonna bring it in. Anyways, as I was gonna say, I feel like we kind of have to score here no matter what, because we've all seen what Mahomes does in the playoffs. I mean, no lead is really safe against this guy. I got to keep this on the ground, but it looks like that is going to work out for a touchdown from Josh Allen. So Allen's going to get into the end zone first to open this game up. So that's going to put the Bills up by 2 scores now. So it's already 14-0. We're coming back out here in the 3rd quarter though. And I mean, as you can see, no surprise, it looks like the Chiefs ended up catching up to us. So we're all tied up at 21. I knew that 2-score lead was not going to last long. But I mean, considering it seems like Mahomes is starting to play better in this game, I feel like we kind of need to score on this drive. Come on, bring that in. That's not enough for a first. I feel like this defense is also kind of starting to be an issue here, but I'm going to keep it on the ground after that because it's 2nd-6, and I feel like we should be able to pick this up with Hines. I'm gonna just keep running safe plays as well here though. Like, I feel like slant routes are pretty good for Stefon Diggs because I'm not trying to do too much here. Hold on. That's what I mean. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, that's why I wasn't trying to do too much. I don't know why I even decided to throw that, but I thought it would work out. Obviously, I was wrong. Of course, Kansas City went down the field and scored after that too. So, I mean, we kind of need to score on this drive now because we're down 7 points. I'm going to try and go for Gabe. Actually, that looks good. We're going to find Diggs. That's not a first down, though. So, if this doesn't work out, I mean, I kind of have to go for it on 4th down if we can't get this. But hopefully, it doesn't come to that. It looks like we're going to have Gabe Davis open. So, that's going to keep the drive alive. Going back to that last play where I threw the interception, though, to whoever I was trying to go for is either Knox or I think it was Dawson Knox. But anyways, I thought he was going to be able to turn around first and get there. But obviously, that failed on me. I was just trying to get into good field position quickly. But obviously, that backfired tremendously. I'm going to see if we can get Diggs open on this play, though. Come on, please work. Please work. That's another first. As you can see after that, though, they forced another 3rd down. So once again, it looks like we're kind of in trouble here because it's 3rd and 10. So we need 10 yards for the first. We're going to find Gabe Davis, but just like that, the game's on the line now. I would love to think that James Cook should be able to get 1 yard here, but I really don't like the way that Chris Jones is looking at me. Come on, please. Game's on the... We're short. We're short. That is pretty much going to put an end to our season. Never mind. As you can see, it looks like our defense somehow managed to clutch up. So now we have 47 seconds to try and send this game to overtime. And it looks like we're going to have Stephon Diggs wide open. I probably should have played that a different way. I mean, that is going to tie things up, but we left way too much time on the clock for Kansas City. I mean, it looks like 48 seconds was more than enough time for Mahomes to put this game away. I just wanted to get in the end zone after everything that happened. Also didn't have any timeout, so I mean, I wasn't really trying to do too much with the clock there, but obviously that did not work out for us. But anyways, to end off the first season, no surprise, it looks like Patrick Mahomes is going to be winning another MVP. And it looks like the Chiefs are also going to go on to beat the Cowboys in the Super Bowl. But anyways, that's going to bring us to year number 2. And this season, it looks like Allen is going to be working with Justin Jefferson. And I mean, obviously, I think it goes without saying, this duo has so much potential to do so much damage to the league this season. So once again, I'm expecting big things out of Buffalo. And I mean, it looks like the Bills ended up going on an absolute tear this season, finishing with a 14-3 record to win the division. And we play the Jets in the wild card round. And I mean, obviously, it looks like Jefferson and Allen were one hell of a duo this season. I mean, Jefferson had 1,400 yards for a career high 11 touchdowns. But it looks like we're going to get the win against the Jets. So now we play the Jags in the divisional round. And it looks like we were also able to get the best of the Jags. So now we play Joe Shiesty and the Bengals for a trip to the Super Bowl. I mean, I feel like if the Bills are actually going to get the job done, this is probably the year to do it. Because for one, we have Justin Jefferson. That right there pretty much says enough. And two, we're taking on the Cincinnati Bengals, which, don't get me wrong, obviously this is going to be a very difficult game to win. Oh, hold on, Knox, please bring that in. That was a pretty bad pass, but it worked out. But anyways, once again, obviously the Bengals are going to be a very tough team to beat. I mean, they did beat Buffalo last time they played each other in the playoffs, but hold on, I keep getting cut off. That's another huge play. But anyways, what I'm trying to get at is the fact that we don't have to play the Chiefs this year. I mean, I would much rather play Cincy than Kansas City. It looks like we're going to find Jefferson as well. So that's going to be his first touchdown of the day. And just like that, the Bills are going to jump out in front. So hopefully we can keep the momentum going. We're coming back out here in the third quarter, though. I mean, no surprise. It's a very close game right now. It's tied up at 13. I honestly thought there would be more scoring, though, with that being said. Hold on, that's another huge play from Justin Jefferson. After that, though, we got struck with a holding call. I mean, it literally never fails. So that's gonna back us up 10 yards. Hopefully Jefferson can make up for that. He's kind of locked up here, though. But we're gonna have Dalton Kincaid wide open for the first. So I mean, after all of that, 18 yards to go and we're in. I'm just gonna try and run another slant route with Jefferson, because it seems like he has been absolutely unstoppable with the slant routes today. it, and that's going to be his second TD of the game. And that one right there is going to give the lead back to Buffalo. So that puts us back up by 7 points. If we want to win, though, I mean, at this point, our defense is going to need to start clutching up for us. I mean, we're coming back out here. As you can see, we're all tied up at 30 in overtime right now, but we have great field position. So as long as this play doesn't fail, that should send the Buffalo Bills to the Super Bowl, because Cincy already had a possession, so that touchdown's gonna do it. I mean, Cincy put up one hell of a fight. I knew this was gonna be a really close game, but thankfully we were able to get the job done in overtime. So that's gonna send Josh Allen to his first Super Bowl with Justin Jefferson. But anyways, to end off year number 2, it looks like Dak Prescott ended up winning MVP, and it looks like we're also gonna be playing Dak Prescott and the Cowboys in the Super Bowl. I mean, obviously this is going to be another very tough game to win, because the Cowboys also have a 14-3 record, but our defense clutched up to start things off. So we have the ball in scoring position already. So as long as we can actually get 11 yards here, that is going to give the Bills an early lead. It is 3rd and goal now, though. So I mean, I kind of need this play to work out for us. Jefferson, come on, man. In the end of the end zone, we're going to find him. So that's going to be a touchdown. That was a really close call, though. I mean, I'm not too sure how he got those feet to stay in bounds, but I'll take it. So we're up 7-0 to start things off. We're coming back out here in the 3rd quarter, though. I mean, we are down 21-18 right now, so no surprise. The Cowboys are putting up one hell of a fight, but if we score here, that is going to give the lead back to Buffalo. I mean, as long as we get a touchdown. Worst case scenario, I mean, at least we should be able to get in the field. Oh, Jefferson's gone. That might go for another touchdown. This guy has been absolutely insane today, bro. Him and Allen are actually such a crazy duo. So that's going to give the lead back to Buffalo. And as you can see, after all of that, it looks like the Bills are going to be able to sneak away with the win. We barely got it, though. I mean, Dallas put up one hell of a fight in that game. I mean, I knew it was going to be close, but I didn't think it was going to come down to the wire like that. I mean, this game almost went to overtime. But either way, we're going to win by 4 points. So it looks like Allen is finally going to be getting himself a ring with Justin Jefferson on this team, because as you can see, Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills are going to be hoisting a well-deserved Lombardi trophy. But anyways, that's going to bring us to year number 3, and this season, it looks like the Bills are going to be rocking with Brandon Aiyuk. I mean, obviously, this guy is a bit of a downgrade from Justin Jefferson, but either way, I feel like Aiyuk and Allen should be able to go on a tear this season, and considering the Bills are fresh off of a Super Bowl win, I'm expecting them to have another pretty solid season. And once again, the Bills had another pretty solid season, going 11-6 to win the division again. And we're going to be playing the Chargers in the wild card round. And as you can see, it looks like Aiyuk ended up going on an absolute tear with 1,400 yards for 11 touchdowns. And it looks like we're going to get the win against the Chargers. So now we play the Bengals in the divisional round. So it looks like the Bengals definitely have a shot to get their revenge against us this season. But with that being said, hold on, Aiyuk, please get there. That's gonna almost be a first. Anyways, as I was gonna say, though, it seems like this Bills team is still on an absolute tear, even though our defense has kind of gone downhill a little bit. But I mean, judging off of what I've seen from this team in the regular season, it seems like our offense is keeping us in this thing. That is another first down from Cook. And I mean, after putting Aiyuk on the Bills, it looks like he has also gone all the way up to a 99 overall. So that's a huge plus for Allen. I mean, it looks like Aiyuk is already doing his job right now. I'm going to try and go back for him here, and hopefully he'll be open. That's probably not going to work out. We're getting sacked. I couldn't get rid of the ball. I was trying to go for Gabe Davis there. I was just waiting for him to hopefully get open last second, but that never happened. So that's going to back us up 13 yards since we got smoked by Hendricks, but we're going to find Aiyuk again. So that brings it all the way to the 6-yard line. So after that, 6 yards to go and we're in. I'm just going to keep it on the ground because I'm really not trying to do too much here. So as long as we don't get smoked again by Hendrickson, I feel like we should be good. And it looks like Cook is going to be in for the touchdown. So that's going to give the lead to the Bills first. Coming back out here in the third quarter, though, I mean, we are down by 7 points right now. Once again, it seems like just like the last time oh my God, dude, Gabe Davis, please get there. That might be a one-play touchdown. We're going to avoid the tackle too. So I can't believe he had that much open space. That was actually ridiculous. That's going to tie things up just like that. I was literally just about to say how good both of these defenses have been playing as well. But that touchdown right there is going to make it 14-14. It's still been a pretty low scoring game. And as you can see after that, it looks like we were able to get the job done. I mean, we only won by 7 points. So once again, Burrow put up one hell of a fight. But either way, that's going to send the Bills back to the AFC Championship game. And this time, it looks like we're going to be taking on the Baltimore Ravens. So, I mean, if we can get the job done, that is going to send the Bills to the Super Bowl for the second season in a row here. Baltimore's defense is still absolutely loaded, though. So, I mean, it looks like this is going to be another very difficult game to win. Aiyuk is going to put us in scoring position right away, though. I got to be careful here, though, because, I mean, I feel like Baltimore is probably going to be a lot more locked down in the red zone, just like they are in real life. Come on. We almost got smoked there, but Cook is going to escape. Not going to be enough for a first down, though. So that does bring up a 3rd and 3. I'm betting on Gabe Davis to be open here, but if he's not, never mind. That's going to work out. Okay, that's a first down. Baltimore forced a 3rd down after that, though. So, I mean, no surprise. It looks like they are not going to be making things easy on us. So, if this doesn't work out, we're going to be getting held to a field goal. And it looks like Josh Allen is going to be losing yardage. As tempting as it is to go for it on 4th down, I mean, we need 19 yards. So, that just isn't the move. So, I'm just going to take the... Hold on. We just absolutely butchered that field goal. And as you can see after that, it looks like the Ravens were able to get the job done. That was a super defensive game. I mean, I kind of expected that coming in. We lost by 7, though. So, I mean, even if we didn't butcher that field goal from earlier, it wouldn't have made a difference. We would have still lost. But anyways, to end off year number 3, this time, it looks like Joe Shiesty is going to be winning his first MVP. And it looks like the Cowboys are going to go on to beat the Ravens by 3 points in the Super Bowl. But anyways, that's gonna bring us to year number 4, which is gonna be the final season of this video. And to end things off, it looks like Allen is gonna be working with Tyreek Hill. And I mean, with the speed that Tyreek Hill has, this might be the best duo that we see today. So I mean, once again, I'm expecting Buffalo to go off. And it looks like the Bills ended up having their best season yet, going 15-2 to win the division and get the number 1 seed. And it looks like Tyreek Hill had a pretty solid season as well, with 1,200 yards for 7 touchdowns. And it looks like we're going to be taking on the Dolphins in the divisional round. And it looks like the Dolphins are going to be getting absolutely slapped. So now we play the Chiefs for a trip to the Super Bowl. It looks like we are going to be starting with the ball here as well. Obviously, the last time we played the Chiefs in the playoffs, we did end up losing, but last time we also didn't have Tyreek Hill on this team. I mean, I'm really just hoping we can actually get the job done with him this time, because I mean, if we can't beat the Chiefs with Tyreek Hill on this team, I really don't know what more Buffalo can possibly do at this. That should have been a catch. Come on, man. I actually can't believe he wasn't able to come down with that one, but hopefully he can make up for it here, because that does bring up a 3rd and 10. So if this doesn't work out, we're kind of screwed, but it looks like he's gonna hold on to it this time. So thankfully that play is gonna keep the drive alive. I'm gonna try and end things off right here, though. If Hill can get open... Oh, never mind. We're getting smoked by Jones, and we're gonna fumble the ball. So that is gonna put an end to a very explosive start. We're coming back out here in the 4th quarter, though. I mean, we are down by 8 points right now, so hopefully we can get a touchdown here and a 2-point conversion. That would definitely be nice. Tyreek's gonna be wide open for a 1-play touchdown for the Bills. I mean, if we want to get back in the game, that is definitely the way to do it. So all we need to do is hit the 2-point conversion. And I mean, as long as we get this, we are going to have a tie game once again. I feel like this is probably going to go to overtime. We couldn't get that off, though, so we're still going to be down by 2. And I mean, after that, it looks like the Chiefs ended up going on an absolute tear in the 4th quarter. So once again, the Chiefs are going to be sending Josh Allen home in the playoffs. I mean, again, that's a very disappointing way to end things off. I thought that was going to be another Super Bowl year since we did have Tyreek Hill, but either way, we did get one with Justin Jefferson. But to end off the final season, Patty Mahomes is going to be winning his 4th MVP award. And it looks like Mahomes is also going to be getting another ring with the win over the Panthers in the Super Bowl. But anyways, that's going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It'll really help out the channel. And if you have any video ideas, ideas, feel free to drop them down in the comment section below. I'll try to get to as many of them as I can. And while you're down there, comment the most random thing you can think of so we can confuse everybody in the comment section. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.